brain health. Each day it's getting stronger and stronger what's coming true in this weekend's webinar. And what came through this morning is very strong. It's like almost, if you imagine like the crystal skull dropping into the physical aspect. And if the crystal skull is not fully integrated into the physical, if it's slightly out, it means that there's a distortion in the system. Now, that distortion can be from many things that you're dissociated or your ancestors were dissociated and you took that into your system. Now, with the distortion, there's a friction, there's a static field of maybe an anxiety, a fear in the system. And that is what you're sending out to the world. So that's what you create and that's what you get back. So in brain health, what I'm going to be working with is to clear that vibration of distortion so you can fully embody into each part of the brain very, very detailed, very precisely, and bring clarity in. It's a complete embodiment of the brain and the parts of the brain that mind, body, spirit integrate perfectly in unity together. What I'm realizing, as I said, is that if they're not in unity, there's a disturbance and there's a crack in the system, and then other energies get in, and that's what we manifest in our life. Brain is like a filter for spirit dropping into the body. So the more the brain, the mind gets clearer, the more you can embody into your body physically and also into your life. So I'm looking forward to sharing these results with you and holding space for you to really clear that static, that fear, that anxiety that is in the way of direct communication with creation. When you drop directly into your system, into the brain, it means that your third eye, your pineal gland, has a direct relationship with creation with no disturbance in the system. It's almost like the old quartz radios, the quartz radio, if it's not dropped in and grounded, there's going to be a static in the system. And it's the same for us. We're energy, we're vibration. And if we're not fully, if that quartz is not fully grounded, then there's going to be a disturbance in the system, and then you're spinning and looping out of your system. And that's what I'm seeing more and more, that so many people are not seeing because you haven't dropped in fully. Also, what I'm seeing a lot is when there's an abuse in the ancestral line, and you will not see abuse, you will not even know abuse. And that's what's very strong on the collective level, that they're not seen on a collective level. They're not able to see what's happening in the system because the system is there's a veil around it. And this is very, very strong. As I say, if there's any sort of sexual abuse in the system of the ancestors, then it's normalized in the system so much that you are numbed down not to know what's in the system. So what I'm seeing more and more as I drop deeper in myself, that in the collective level, most 90% or more of the people cannot see grooming, cannot see abuse when it's happening, or even protect themselves from it because they're not aware of it and they let it into their system and they manifest it in their lives too. So this webinar will be really, really working deeply with clearing old experiences of trauma from the system, of abuse from the system, so you can really drop deeper into your life, deeper into your system, and then create from that point and having a direct connection with creation, and creation has direct connection with you. So that is a little bit about what's going to happen in the 4 webinars over the weekend. It's going to be 4 hours. It's going to be each day it's going to be 2 hours, 2 separate webinars each day. And don't worry if you don't want to do it all at once or the timing doesn't suit you, because all the webinars I do, which are on the website, are, I call them living recordings, because this energy spirit is within them and the field of results are within them. So each time you watch them, it's going to get stronger and stronger in the system. And as they are more used by more people, the results drop deeper into the system and they get more potent. So all the webinars are getting more potent because they're living transformation fields. So I'm really excited to share with you this weekend this, I call it teaching, but it's more of a clearing, teaching, and integration, teaching by experiencing. And this is something that will work with you in a very deep level and also give you full sovereignty of the mind, of the brain, and also to make it healthier, make it clearer, make it flow in a different way than ever before that you experienced. So this one is really, really making, you're going to get a surprise because the results are in it. I'm feeling it very deeply, and you will get a really nice surprise by doing this webinar because it's really deep, it's really potent, and it's really delivering results in the system. I'm experiencing it in the sessions, I'm experiencing it in myself, and I can feel the results are there and so tangible. So I'm very excited to share these results with you in brain health. And it's time that we really reclaim the sovereignty and awareness, and also the unlimited potential, which is creation, to tap into that field and bring it into your lives. You deserve it. Have a beautiful day. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you at this weekend's potent webinar, which will really make a shift in the system. If this is something you'd like to move into more, allow life to step into you, creation to step into you without that static, without that fear, without that anxiety. Have a beautiful day.